Ava, you're playing with the stick, and Kim is playing with the stick. This is what we'll do first. And so it's very precise. There's going to be counting. So what we're going to do is you're just going to hold, if you're just using one, you're just going to use one. Everyone else is going to use both their arms for this. We're going to count to 4. The first 1, 2, 3, you're going to bring your hands up and around, and then on 4 you hit the drum. Okay? So it's going to be like this. I'll do it first, and everyone else can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, let's do it a bunch of times. All right. So I'm going to say, ready, go. We'll go for it. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Okay. Let's do a new one. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Really nice job. Okay. So now we're going to do some what's called call and response. So me and Kim will demonstrate what that sounds like. Let's try it out. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, everybody can do it now? Let's go around and share one cool thing about your drum, with every drum with me. So I'll go first. One cool thing about my drum is that it has 2 sides. One side, 2 sides. It will help to make it sound.
Okay, one cool thing about my drum is it's off the ground, way off the ground.
They're all different. That's really great. Okay. Okay. Let's make up some rhythms. So does anyone play an instrument here?
Piano, electric guitar.
Ooh,
You play
okay.
electric guitar? That's right, that's right.
I own, my dad owns 2 of them. I
Nice.
have 3 electric
That's
guitars.
right, classically recorder.
I'm getting everything.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So you know what rhythm is? You?
Rhythm is a beat.
Beat, like how it's played in time, right? So that's different from like the tune. When you're playing something on the guitar, it has rhythm and it has tune. So rhythm is whether you're going very fast or very slow. And like I showed you, there are lots of different kinds of rhythm you can play. And one really cool way to think of a rhythm is to put a name to it. So for example, pepperoni pizza. That's one example. Right? Your name is Kimberly. 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 So everyone's name has its own rhythm, right? So why don't we each go? We'll do call and response, which means one person plays, everybody echoes them. So we'll each do, first we'll do our own name, and then you can make up a rhythm after that. So first names. So I'll go, and Kim can go, and everyone else can go. So my name is Kian, and it goes Kian. Yep, everybody? Yes, okay, Kim? Kim. going to think of a more exciting one. Okay, so what can we think of? We can think of names that we know. What about characters that have interesting names? All right?
I know, I'm trying to think. I know we've got a small name. Although we have the marshmallow monster in Frozen.
That's a good one.
Marshmallow monster.
That's a good one. Marshmallow
And we have a
monster.
marshmallow monster in our Ghost Hunters.
Those hunters, that's right. Marshmallow man.
Mm-hmm.
And we have.
You like things that people
Wait,
say.
who's some of the singers? Like Selena Gomez.
Or
Who? Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
What about names of songs? That could work too.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's a good
Good.
one.
Okay, so
Shakira.
yeah, that's a good one. Shakira.
Shakira.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
All right, so everybody try to think of one. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a surprise.
Wait, is it a song?
I think it's anything. Maybe
Anything that has an interesting word. That is just like really something. It can be the name of a place.
Can it be something like a dog?
It could be a dog. Yep. You can think of the rhythm that goes with it. So raise your hand if you thought of something. Alexis, a little help?
who's your favorite singer? Maybe that might help. Or your favorite TV show. Or a pet.
Or something, anything at all, anything you can say. You know, like, what's for dinner? Or I'm going to bed. A little stuff like that.
Here, you found something.
You got
got it?
something? Okay,
Okay.
Kim, you have something?
I think that's like a multiple choice. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go around in a circle this way. And what will happen is I'll play and then everybody else plays. So everybody has to be ready to play right after. Okay, here we go. I love butterflies. Go ahead. Okay, so let's try that again. I'll do it and then you can play right after me. I love butterflies. Okay, here you go. Hold on. That wasn't exactly the rhythm, was it? I love taquitos. You think of that, what that would exactly be? And every time you say a sound, the drum has to make a sound. Right? Taquitos. Okay. Want to try it again? I think that one would be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love taquitos.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Slow, slow, fast, fast, fast.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Oh, that was good.
Good.
I love Katy Perry.
That's good. Okay, play it on the drums.
You stinky.
That was good.
Go ahead, play it on the drums.
I love Katy Perry.
Perry it too. I love Katy Perry. Use Perry the more. I love Katy Perry. Go faster. I love Katy Perry. Okay.
Okay.
I love my cat. Oh, you go first.
You play first.
Good.
Good.
That was a good
Is
one.
there
I like
a
that
little
one.
bit?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I don't know if you guys can handle this one. Are you ready?
Okay.
Taylor
Say it,
Swift
Coach.
needs a new boyfriend. Taylor Swift needs a new boyfriend.
What was it fun? Okay.
She just broke up with her boyfriend. She's
Oh,
new one.
yeah.
You know her. She always has to have a boyfriend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, let's try. This might be a little bit hard, but I think we can do it. This is called 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. And the way it goes is everybody plays one beat. But yeah, that was good.
That was good, right?
Yeah, and that's what we're going to do too. But first, we're going to each play just one. And how this goes is it's going to go around. And it's going to start out slow, but it's going to get faster and faster and faster and faster.
Is this too vibratory?
It's fine. You can use it.
Okay.
You can, yeah, keep it the way it is.
Yeah?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to go like this. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And it's going to keep going down and around. And we're going to start out nice and slow, and then we're going to get faster. So if you miss a beat, we have to go back to slow. Okay, so you got to start slow. So it's going to go like this. 1, 1, 1, like that. And that's slow. And then we'll pick it up a little bit. Ready to go. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to slow. All right. So the goal is to get it as fast as we can. Okay. So
Without missing.
That was impressive.
So always be ready to play because you don't know.
If you guys get comfortable in this position, you can sit like this, or you can switch your legs around. If they get higher, your feet start to fall asleep. And I don't know if you want to do a pose with the drumming. If you do, let me know because we can do like a mountain pose and see how long they can hold it with the drumming. Like if we can support them like that.
That's a good idea.
And
Okay.
see if they can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
That's a really good
And
idea.
see if we mess up with that.
Because I know that's a tough one.
Yeah. Okay. So starting slow. And so you're always going to be looking for the person to your left because right
Yeah.
after they play is when
You
you
get
play.
it.
Okay. Go. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Is this
This
still
is
right?
how we're looking at it. As soon as the person's
That's not
already
kind of
played.
watching far. So
Right.
like a cat, I'm assuming the rest of them are all going, right?
Yeah. So just focus on the person to
Okay,
your
so
left.
you be watching her.
As
I'll
soon
watch
as
you.
they
You
play.
watch her, you watch him. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. Go.
What happens?
That was you. That was you. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you want to try doing the pose with the drums?
Alright, this is, yeah, so we're gonna, I know for some people this is a little bit hard to stand in this pose. And I'll teach you, this is an easy pose to teach you too for the first one. It's called mountain pose. And I'm gonna ask you, before you come out of the pose, I'm gonna ask you to stand there for 1 second and I want you to feel your hands after we get it. So I'll show you. This is mountain pose. So everybody stand up. It'll give you your legs a rest too. Like straighten up, kind of wiggle, shake out your leg a little bit. And sitting cross-legged for so long. So when we stand in yoga and we stand hip distance apart, our hips are really right here, our hip bones. No one's standing like so. Okay, so everybody's pretty much standing with your feet straight, so your toes are facing the front of your mat. So make your feet a little bit straighter, so they're like, yep, just like that. Yep. Okay, so your feet are straight in front of your hip bones. This is hip distance apart. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in and blow it out. And this time I want you to raise your arms up over your head. In prayer position like this. And then I want you to cross your fingers. Yep. Put your pointer fingers straight up. Keep crisscross your thumbs like this. Okay? So we're standing like this, hip distance apart. And I want you to kind of relax your shoulders so your shoulders aren't hurting. So kind of relax them a little bit so that your shoulders are where your ears are. So feel if your arms are kind of touching your ears, if you can do that if you want to. And then relax your shoulders down a little bit. Hip distance apart, fingers across, pointers are pointing, thumbs across, and we're going to stand just like this. This is mountain pose. And it's a hard pose to hold. And sometimes it helps if you stare at something that isn't moving and you kind of just zone out, staring at it, and then it makes you not realize how long you're really standing here, and it helps you.
I don't get how it's hard to hold.
You don't think it's hard to hold?
Yeah.
All right, good. You do gymnastics too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to stand here for just a few more breaths. Breathe in and out through your nose. I want you to put your hands back and don't untouch them. Keep them touching, but put them back in prayer position for a second. Just like mine. And I want you to slowly start to pull them away from each other. And see if you feel, go like this a little bit, kind of like push them in and out towards each other. And see if you feel like a magnet, like they want to get stuck to each other. Does anyone feel that?
Yeah.
That's energy. That's all the energy you were just holding in your hands. That's all the energy that's in our body that you just released. So we could even do that. We could play sometime. We could put our hands next to each other and just hold hands like this for a while. And I bet after holding hands like this, not holding, but our hands together for a little while, when we try to pull them apart, it might feel the same thing like a magnet. They want to get next to you, they want to nourish each other. See if you feel anything get kind of lost. Can you feel anything in between? A little bit of energy, like heat. Alright, so we're going to try and hold that pose while we're drumming for as long as, I don't know how long you want to.
Yeah.
Or we could do it if you don't like that one. I want to teach them about energy, but.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna draw out. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a special kind of drumming that you just do a very simple rhythm like that. But there will be little changes according to your energy. So I'm going to feel what your energy is like as you're holding the pose. And I want you to hold the pose and listen to my beat. And just feel if you notice any changes and how that is going with your personal energy.
Excuse me, do you want to close your eyes?
You close your eyes, yeah, and just listen.
Just listen to hands drumming while we're holding the pose. So our feet are hip distance apart, and our toes are facing in front of